Hi everyone, I'm Gavin. Me and my groupmate Shu Yao have been assigned to create a toy for children in the concrete operational stage of cognitive development. Without further ado, let us introduce our toy to you. First of all, the toy we designed consists of two sides. Both sides consist of gridded squares with numbers from 1 to 50. This game can be played by two players or four, which two players form a team. Setup: lay out the board and each player or each team picks a game piece. Then, each player or team chooses a side and places the piece at the starting space of both sides. Rock, paper, scissors is played between players and the winner goes first. Players take turns to take a card from a card deck to determine the random movement of a player's piece. Players move their respective piece forward according to the number shown on the card. The maximum forward movement of a player in one turn is 4 space. If a player lands on a space with an exclamation mark, the player takes the top card from the deck indicated. In this deck of cards, each card includes a map question. If the player answers the question correctly, the player can move forward according to the answer of the question. In contrast, if a player answers the question incorrectly, the player moves backwards according to the answer of the question. The answer of the questions range from 1 to 10. The first player to get the piece to the finished 50 space gets 2 points, and the following player to finish gets 1 point.
Once both sides have reached the finish line, a questions and answer competition will begin on this side. At the finish line, there will be 5 cards with the word VS on them, and they will have to draw a card with the word VS on it and read out the questions together. The cards with the word VS have a variety of science questions for the children in the concrete operational stage. When they have finished reading the questions on the cards, they can start to raise their hands, and the first person to raise the hands gets to answer the science questions. When they get it right, their team gets a point, and when they get it wrong, the second person who raised their hands goes on to answer the questions until someone gets it right before the next card is drawn. Once the 5 cards has been drawn, the points earned will be added to the points earned in the previous stage of the game, and the team with the highest score will be the winner. This toy is safe for children in concrete operational state because it does not have any sharp corners that can stretch the skin, and no toxic substance are used in the making of the toy, so it is safe to use. This toy is not available in today's market, as the board is not like the usual next chess game where you race against your opponents, but instead you can race against your opponents while thinking about the questions on the board and competing with your opponent to answer them.
This toy is designed for children in the concrete operational stage to learn how to follow the rules and sequences that have been laid out. It is also designed to be used with simple math problems as children in this stage begin to learn some basic numeracy. The game also teaches children in this stage about reversibility as it involves moving forward or backward. This toy is suitable for children in the concrete operational stage because they are learning to think logically, follow rules, and do some simple math problems. This game just requires some rules and order to be followed, and then the game has some primary school questions including simple maths and science questions. These questions and rules are accessible to children in the concrete operational stage.
This toy is designed to help develop children's logical thinking skills. During the game, children will need to solve math problems related to the real world in order to finish the game. Maths is one of the best exercises for improving children's logical skills. It requires children to think in a logical order and arrive at logical solutions. Besides, children can learn the concept of reversibility when solving math problems. It is important for children in the concrete operational stage to learn about facts and reasons. Therefore, science questions are prepared at the second part of the game for children to develop a better understanding of the world.